if we talk about expansion, and regardless of the industry, it usually always takes the same sort of a direction. They need the capital in order to, whether it's add additional equipment to their fleet, whether it is to expand their factory line, whether it is to move into a new region, to a new market, or like you said, if they want to buy additional space or whatever the case is. You never want to take that from cash flow. Even if you're rolling in cash flow, you want to preserve as much as you can. And people make this mistake so many times, is that they always turn down good cheap debt because they think they don't need it. Well, no, that's exactly when you need it, because it's way harder to get debt when you don't have any cash flow, when you don't have any cash, when you don't have any reserves. The banks don't like that. Lenders don't like to see you borrow the money when you need it. They want to see you borrow the money when you don't need it. There is a formula that you would use that would, to help you determine whether it makes sense to borrow that money. If you have lots of cash flow and the cost of your own capital is much cheaper than paying, let's say, 15%, then you wouldn't want to pay 15%. And along with that, you also want to make sure that you have a plan in place for the expansion. So a lot of people will map it out in their head and then they'll just go. It's like they build the bridge as they walk across it. But a really good business person will make sure that they have consulted with somebody, or they brought in the right team to help them with that expansion, so that when they do utilize the money that's been provided to them, that they're allocating it in the right places, they're not overspending, and they're actually going to get a return on that money they're investing.